So we've tried quite a bit here to see if we can get through this drift and around this little bit of a switchback, but it's just not happening. All right, this is Jason with the Primal Outdoors channel, and we are getting a little bit of snow even in the lowlands here in Central Oregon. So what I thought I'd do is head up into the mountains and see if we can't get up along one of the rivers or even high lakes up there in the mountains. Now the old Ford, she's not a super capable snow vehicle. It's a little heavy. She doesn't have huge big tires or anything like that. So there's only so far we really can go. But if we can get up there, I think it can make for some great photography, some really nice fresh snow. Plus it's really kind of foggy and just wintry and gray. And sometimes I have a tough time trying to find or getting inspired to shoot photography in this type of weather. But I think that today, with the snow and everything, I think it really could make for some really interesting photos. So let's get going and see where we can get. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're stuck. We're inside, we're coming up the road, everything was going pretty good except for there's some really tight switchbacks, and we got into one of these switchbacks and we just lost traction, and now we're kind of stuck. So got the trusty shovel out. We're gonna dig out, spend some time digging out around the tires and see if we can get moving again. I've already aired the tires down to about 20 pounds of pressure, which has made travel fairly easy. It's just, like I said, these switchbacks are killing me. So we've tried quite a bit here to see if we can get through this drift and around this little bit of a switchback, but it's just not happening. And it's starting to get late. We're about 4:30. I know it's going to be dark here in probably the next 45 minutes at the most. It might stay lighter just a little bit longer just because of the snow, but at this point I've disconnected the trailer. We're going to try to see if we can just get the truck turned around, which is going to be a challenge in itself. And if we can get the truck turned around, we're just going to turn around and head back down because there's a lake up ahead. That's what I've been trying to get to, but it's not looking like we're going to make it. I feel like we're really close, but it's just last little bit looks like it's just going to not make it happen. So anyhow, like I said, let's see if we can get this truck turned around and then go from there. All right, well, I have to be honest, that went a whole lot smoother than I thought it was going to. I really wasn't sure I was gonna be able to get the truck turned around. But as you can see, I got the trailer turned around, which gave me a little bit of space. I was able to get it gave me a little space to back up, and then I was able to get a run and get up a little ways further with the truck before I got stuck again with the truck past the camera. But it gave me enough room to where I was able to back down the other side and get past the trailer, and then I just was able to get down the hill a little ways, flip around and get back up to the trailer and hook back up. So we're all hooked back up. Our light is almost gone. At this point, I don't think I'll have any issues getting back down because I got a track to follow. So I'm just gonna get down. I'm gonna just set up a camp tonight. I probably won't even film anymore tonight. I'll just catch up with you guys in the morning. Oh, all right, well, I know I said I wasn't going to bring you guys back on until the morning, but I got myself back down off the mountain, found myself a good place to camp and got settled in. Camp's all set up, tent and trailer, everything set up. Got a nice fire out in front of me, and I decided I'd just go ahead and keep filming. But yeah, it was a little frustrating not being able to get up to the lake that I wanted to get up to. It was Jack Lake that I was trying to get to, for those that are familiar with the area. But I came around that corner and, you know, I was digging away, and it became pretty obvious to me that the snow was just too deep for the Ford. I just don't have the clearance. I don't have the big enough tires. The Ford's pretty heavy, and then you throw the fact that I was toting this trailer behind me, and it was probably no go. What I probably should have done is just camped here in the first place. I should have just set up camp in this location in the first place, unhooked, and then tried to go up with just the Ford by itself. And possibly, but I don't know. I mean, it was pretty deep snow. It was pretty deep snow. I don't think I'd even have made it without the trailer, but in the end, it was a good adventure, and no harm, no foul. We were able to get turned around, get the trailer hooked back up, get back down here. And we've got, like I said, we've got a good camp set up now, and I'm enjoying myself. So I am getting hungry. I'm pretty good and tired from all the snow shoveling I did up there. So I'm gonna try to get something to eat. I've got a little Pendleton, and we're just gonna relax and enjoy this fire for the rest of the evening. And we'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, well, we're starting to get up, and it's still a little bit dark. It's still very foggy, very overcast, so there's not going to be much chance of a sunrise this morning. So I think I'm just going to go ahead, get up, make some coffee, kind of putz around camp, maybe get the fire going again, and then we can go kind of wander around the creek and see if we can find some fun images. Like I said, it's going to be probably foggy and overcast all day, so we're going to be dealing with very flat lighting. So we should be able to pretty much shoot all day long. It's just going to be a matter of trying to get creative with the shots a little bit. So anyhow, I think yeah, coffee sounds good right about now. All right, well, we got coffee and we got some breakfast made. I think what I'm gonna do is get this eaten, and then I'm gonna go ahead and load up some camera gear into a backpack, and I think we'll grab the dogs and we'll go for a hike along this creek and see if we can't find a few image opportunities. The sun is trying to make an attempt at peeking through the clouds. I don't know if it will do it or if it's just gonna be spotty, but with the little bit of cloud cover that we're having, I think we could end up with some really nice lighting situations. So hopefully we can come up with some good images. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this eaten, and we'll get out there and see what we can find. Go. All right, well, dogs and I are back at camp. Like I said, it was a good walk. Didn't really find too much in the way of photography that super thrilled me, but still enjoyed myself, and it was just nice being out and being able to run around with the dogs a little bit. But anyhow, I think I'm going to go ahead and start packing up this camp. You know, as far as trips go, this one didn't necessarily go very well. I didn't get where I wanted to go, and got stuck yesterday and spent most of the day trying to dig the truck and trying to get it going somewhere, and then, you know, basically just not been able to make it happen and then having to back down. But I did end up in a good spot, and I did end up with a nice camp, and I did enjoy my walk this morning. So, you know, still a win, and hopefully, you know, maybe next trip I can, you know, find some better options in the way of photography. But I always just like getting out, you know. It's, for me, it's just a matter of getting out. If I get a good photo or I get some photos, that's just bonus. But for the most part, it's about getting out and exploring and checking places out and just having a good time. So, and then with that, I'd say mission accomplished. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you enjoyed this video and you want to check out some more of my content, please do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys again outside.